I gotta have it, so I'ma go get it. You're talking about going getting a bunch of money. You know that I'm with it. 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 I had a couple big felonies, but I gotta quit it. And I gotta admit it. They know that I did it. You know that I did it. She know that I did it. Hey, now she wanna lick it, stick it, hit it. I hit it and quit it. Hey, I know you can dig it. Hey, cause that's how I did it. Hey, it's all about money, power, and respect it. Yeah, I got a little. I'm not the big or the little man. I'm the one in the middle. Yeah, the one in the middle. I'm that one in the middle. That nigga that never ever told. The one in the middle. That nigga that never ever sold his soul. Never fuck my niggas hoe. Never ran off on a plug. They'll say I never stole. Cashed out every load. Real niggas really hoes. I got robbed by my plug and I got set up by my man. Nigga came in shooting. I ain't even understand. I ain't never took a stand. I ain't never said a word. By the duck or a bird. By the truck on a curb. I done struck every nerve. Nigga, fuck what you heard. I done sold everything. Mary Jane, cocaine, pretty dames to a lane. 20 things on the train. Way too much to explain. I got the game in my pocket. I turned my name to a profit. Bought me a chain and a locket. Beat this good game from a profit. It ain't no way you can stop it. I'm like that flame on a rocket. Put that on Jesus Christ, Buddha, Dalai Lama, and Elijah Muhammad. I am a sock. I gotta have it, so I'ma go get it. You're talking about going getting a bunch of money. You know that I'm with it. Yeah, you know that I'm with it. You know that I'm with it. I had a couple big felonies, but I gotta quit it. And I gotta admit it. They know that I did it. You know that I did it. She know that I did it. Hey, now she wanna lick it, quick and sticky. I hit it and quit it. I know you can dig it, cause that's how I did it. I got a partner by the name of Gato. That nigga is solid. That nigga hopped straight up out the damn feds and went back to college. Now he got the knowledge. Now we got the knowledge. Talking big money. The women and weed is exotic. Yeah, we so more dope than the CVS. And my baby mama CTS. Got my decoy in the DTS. Getting followed by the DPS. We do not broadcast to the public, cause we do not work for no PBS. Know some bitches who be snatching kids. They do not work for the CPS. My GPS is a BCS. But on the cool you gon' see me less. If you see me, I be with my kids and you gon' see me blessed and never see me stressed. I am the OG of rapping, been rapping since niggas had beamers on BBS. I don't need them at the rock jury, still I'ma shine like a VVS. I put the Elder in cheddar, I put the Island in dollar, I put the Elder in better, I put the Island in scholar. Look, I got it group back to Stella. Look, watch when I leave, they gon' follow. Yeah, I got the hood by the collar. Look, bet when I ski, she gon' swallow. I am Kamala. I gotta have it, so I'ma go get it. You're talking about going getting a bunch of money. You know that I'm with it. Yeah, you know that I'm with it. You know that I'm with it. I had a couple big felonies, but I gotta quit it. And I gotta admit it. They know that I did it. You know that I did it. She know that I did it. Now she wanna lick it, quick and sticky. I hit it and quit it. I know you can dig it, cause that's how I did it.
All right, peace paradise to all American Aborigines, aka the first Americans. Chief Holidays in the building. Hey, shout out to all the great ones tuned in, man. We got a few special guests in the building today, man. We got the guy Zoe Taylor in the building. We got Ty Data running around here somewhere. And we got Joseph Scott. Peace to the guys. How everybody doing, man? I know y'all can hear me.
What's good? What's good? Peace, bliss.
Yeah, I think it's Yeshua Hebrew in the building too, man. Shalom, man. Peace and love to everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, we're just kicking the bobo right now, man. Just open topics, open build. We're gonna be Zoe got something to report on. We're gonna talk about that, man, and so he's really excited about that. So I guess what, you know what, we were talking about that, man. So Zoe, let's just get into that. Peace to you. Peace, bro. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good? Good. Peace to the panel, peace to the kings, gods, peace to the empresses, the queens. We, basically, trying to do something for our lineage again, and this time we going after creating institutes and trade and skill centers. And for the last week or two, we've been, in and out. You know what I'm saying? Some of the guys on the panel, to the chat room, we basically been, discussing, creating these new avenues for helping our people on building, not just a job state of mind, but build business ownership, learning skill and trades to have subcontracting and your own private businesses and things. So just so happened today, we had a chat the other day about this particular building. It's called Alexander Elementary, and King Ty Data, he had it posted. It's over here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We had a meeting today over here at the school board to try to get the building, and it went 1,000 times better than planned. They actually started offering other buildings that was available and that's not being occupied to do something with. So in return, approaching the situation, the results was immaculate, and every city in America right now is having schools like elementaries and junior highs closing down, and that's due to the point of not being occupied and situated. So I feel that these trade and skill centers with GED courses and high school diploma classes could, basically open the doors again for our people to get back in position of being their own private business owners and having skill and trades that they can take anywhere in the world and use.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. So, okay, so let's brainstorm about it. For me, I always look at the historical stuff, and so we can take some lessons. You know what I'm saying? Now, at one point in time, they had what this is called vocational, right?
Right.
Is what we're talking. Vocationals, basically inside the school systems or whatever. Even when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying, they had vocational schools where sisters can go get credit in cosmetology, and I forgot the other things that they had, construction, stuff like that, whatever. But they had this in the high school. This is the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So this is not
They
that
did.
long ago. Yeah, probably they had it. So, but they took it out.
Yep.
Right. Along the same time that the NAFTA. Now, it was a double whammy. Now you got NAFTA, them sending the jobs to sending manufacturing out the country. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, they're extracting vocational out of high schools, right? Now,
Yes.
which is always interesting, because even me now thinking back, like I wasn't involved in the vocational stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about football, basketball, track, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Spending all my energy into
remember back in high school. It was a driver's ed was a part of high school.
Yep, a little bit.
Actual driver's permit. You had to get it in the 9th and 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like you took driver's ed, and that was a part of the high school courses, and they took that out. But what's new, even deeper, in the elementaries here in Michigan, they took the cursive language of English out of all the schools, so kids aren't learning how to write their autograph no more.
Interesting.
That's
so my point is, right?
Yes.
Which from go, it doesn't make any sense to take out vocational, out of our school systems, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I just think that's weird, especially when you're gutting the manufacturing and infrastructure of America. You know what I'm saying? The middle class of America. That's exactly what they did. You know what I'm saying? We went from manufacturing goods here in America to sending those jobs to China. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Which I like. Once again, it's un-American, right? So one thing I do agree with Trump about. You know what I'm saying? One thing when he was campaigning, I remember he was saying that you got companies who choose to be American companies, but they send their jobs to build their air conditioners or whatever outside the country, right? So he was like, okay, well, we got to change the laws on this, put some taxes, some tariffs on it to make it not attractive for them to do this outside the country. Y'all understand what I'm saying? See how this work?
Right.
So,
Right.
and then a lot of times too, a lot of things that come in from China is poorly manufactured. Let's be clear, right?
Man,
So we
totally.
industrialize the planet. We are the manufacturers, right? We are the builders. So I know we got to get back to that. So what Zoe's talking about is something to restore what has been taken from the American people.
Right.
That's that his word. Y'all see how I'm wording this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because the wording is correct. Yeah, that's correct.
As the first Americans, as the landlords of this land, as the first inhabitants of this land, right? We are the custodians of this land. So we have this not just for everybody, but all visitors, right? All people who came here, whatever. We are the it's our home. This is our house. So point being is right. So we have to reframe how we attack stuff. How we word. We're speaking for power. We're not excluding because power doesn't have it doesn't see color and doesn't see certain things. Power just wants what it has. It just wants everything, right? And it only perceives the other power. So so once again, if we're forming any type of institutions, right, it's actually illegal to exclude anybody from the institutions. Y'all do understand this, right? It's illegal.
No.
It's against the law of this land. We can't exclude anybody from it. Now, obviously, people have organizations for their people or whatever, and so they cater to that. Obviously, we need to be doing these things as well.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's not excluding anybody.
Right. Peace to the chat, man.
I would say
Let me get the
that on
chat
the
up in there.
manner of
Can y'all hear me real quick before y'all get
the
in? Can y'all hear
title
me?
to the school itself
Chief,
would
peace.
make somebody that's not indigenous feel uncomfortable. I mean, like what you're saying is right to a point where if it was a private nonprofit trade and skill center or institute.
See, now you're going because if we're asking the city or the states or whatever to give us something, it's not private.
No,
It's
we're not
public.
asking giving anything. The thing is, we're asking to basically become a stronghold in occupying.
But then that means we'll be a partner with them. Which something I'm really not for, to be honest with you. Partnering with the city, state government, or whatever when it comes to educating our children.
Who is this state?
I'd like the private route.
So what I'm basically trying to say is basically when you as a nonprofit or like for instance, they got an elementary school here for $70,000 for sale.
What?
Right. Yeah.
That's less than a house, bro. Like that's cost more than that.
Yes. I'm trying to explain to y'all like we're not trying to partner with nobody.
Wow, that's nice. But peace to the chat, man. Can y'all hear me out there? Hey, Yashua, bro, we laugh. Yashua was killing us in the back, bro. Like I'm cold at the Bible now. I can literally argue with people now. Nah, but what up? Peace to the chat, man. Who we got first in the building? We got Turtle Ideniji first in the building. What up? He beat you, Mr. Dog Brother, and then we got Derek Douglas came in second. So yeah, Mr. Dog Brother usually up in there. We got Joseph back here. Busy B, what's up? Busy B, text me, man. Text me. Hit me up. Text me. I'm right here, bro. I'm right here. I got you.
Where you get Busy B from, bro? Where did you get that from?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got so much shit going on. I don't even be reading the names. I just be saying them and shit.
Making shit up.
Yeah, I be making shit up. Be busy, my bad. I'm bad with names, bro. Be busy, my bad, bro. I got a lot of shit going on. I don't even be reading the names. I just be
Chief and
saying
Ty.
them. Huh.
Y'all see that? Y'all see the big field? See that right there? What y'all was talking about manufacturing and stuff.
Yeah.
You can be building those manufactured homes in that area right there. Clean that lot out. Be using that.
So let me ask you a question, right? So every city and institution obviously wouldn't be the same because you have different things going on in different areas, right? So I think that's dope to be able to if you're in the South or whatever,
Cater to the
add
South.
agriculture into it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
agriculture is getting back to the soil.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Miss Mohawk. Getting back to the soil, man. That's what it's about. Owning the
Right,
soil
right,
and then
right.
growing things from the soil. Everything still comes from the soil before it gets to the manufacturing aspect of it. So growing
Yes.
our cotton, like they have alienated us from cotton. We were the cotton growers. Y'all dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
don't like, I don't want to pick cotton because cotton we were slaves. Y'all, you're a slave right now if you're in a
Hey,
job. You are
I
hey,
know
you
actually
it.
pick
slave
cotton,
But
on
hold
the
on, let
they
me
boat.
get
pay
let's
you
let's get
good
the chat
Yeah.
well.
up in there. Let's get the chat up in there. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me
They
give me
be,
one
they be
second.
mad at me, be mad at them.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
Hey,
see.
saying?
Who else we
hey,
got up
Huh?
in there? We
I
we got Balance 440 in there. You know Balance 440. He from Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We got
Balance.
Nova the Star up in there. We got James Gilmore. What up? What up? What up? We got Carlene
Peace to the
McCain from
God.
Jamaica up in there. Big Hawk. You know Big Hawk from Michigan too.
peace to the
So Michigan
gods and the
stand up.
goddess.
You know what I'm saying? Michigan stand up. Midwest stand up. We need to come out. We need all our professionals on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
man. Shout out to
we
Big
need
Hog,
our
man.
elders. We need our elders on deck. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Who else? We was at Star. We got Star Strike in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely check us out. Support us. But the brother just not got done. You know what I'm saying? He even post pictures. He even posted me some pictures and some video. So he just got done having a meeting with the people of the building. You see what I'm saying? And the people of the building, they was pretty much like they was almost waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? So, now the brother found his calling, he found his mark, he found his lane, he know what he must do. Like Chief Holiday said, that this is your land, so you are the caretakers. You need to take care of everybody here, whether you like them or not. Everybody need to be taken care of, but you have a priority for the first Americans to do what you got to do, for your region, for your people at all times. We don't need to talk about that. That is instant. With somebody of the Bible, please come in here and do something about your boy Yahshua. He's
Yo,
killing us,
hey,
bro.
Ty,
I'm
no,
dying,
real
bro.
quick though.
Like,
Hey, Ty, So when you came up with the website and the idea for the regions of the First American Council, right?
right,
Kind of break this down and explain to how that's tying into what you're saying right now. The importance of us. Let's just saying, obviously we're networking, right? Um, but the importance of you in your town, whether it's small or large, holding it down, right?
right, right,
Being a councilman or councilwoman in Iowa, in Kansas, in Chicago, where so on and so forth, right? Locally doing things or whatever, and having support of people and brothers and sisters across the country that can support you. This can go from business to politics. Business and politics is all the same. You can go to information. You know what I'm saying? Something's going on in Iowa that we can support it, and vice versa. Yes, y'all see how this works?
right,
So this is what this is about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, as well as gathering data, gathering information, whatever, amongst ourselves to be able to take this data and be able to do things and to build
right,
for the future. So his brother is talking about something that all cities need is a vocational uh, uh, institutions.
right.
Let's talk about it.
Prepare for the
That's
future.
deep.
Right,
That's deep,
prepare for
bro.
the future. Struggles on saying we can't focus on everybody. We are the first American Council. The name tells you what we're focusing on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't understand it, I don't know if I have to actually come out and say it to you, or you just not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just not synced up with what we got going on. But the name First American Council it kind of explains itself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta start. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start clicking up and start getting on the level, because as we grow, you know what I'm saying, we need to be able to talk to each other and understand each other. So we can't literally come out here and, like literally kindergarten everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to say. I should come out here and be able to be like, yeah, everybody's welcome and everybody, and you guys should automatically know, like, how that works. You know what I'm saying? You should automatically know how that works by now. What I'm saying, Reginald Green up in there, Copper Chop up in there. But yeah, so we got things broke down, like in different regions. because this, this holy grail of unity and everybody just clicking up, singing up, and all that's a little cartoony. You see what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is just the people in Yeshua, bro. It going in. The best thing to do is just click up in your region. You know what I'm saying? Click up with the people in your region, because sometimes some of the people in your family, they might not get it. Sometimes you might be isolated in your town. There might be a few people in your town that's on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we are, you know uh we are the we don't have a lot of numbers. People that's really trying to do something don't have a lot of numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of stuff never get done, because when you're trying to do something, it's so many people trying to stop you and knock you that it's overwhelming. So the people that's trying to do it, the best thing to do is start clicking up, you guys. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to start clicking up in these regions. You see what I'm saying? But every region has different climate, has a different environment. So there is no one American environment. There's no one American solution. There's no one, because we don't all live in the same area. You know what I'm saying? They ride bikes all year round in California, and they go fishing on boats in Christmas in Texas and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I couldn't imagine being on a beach in Christmas. Like that would like literally like warp my mind. You see what I'm saying? Because I never seen a beach and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So we all live in different environments. So that means, we have to cater also to our environments. We have to cater to our people there. And the best way to cater to the people there is use the people there. You see what I'm saying? And so we break these down. We break these down to different regions, because different regions need to be able to support itself independently. You see what I'm saying? Like the Mid-Atlantic region should be able to support itself independently. The Southeast region, the Midwest should be able to support itself independently. But when we all sit at the table, you know what I'm saying? When we all sit at the table together, we are a complete council. You see what I'm saying? We are a complete council together. So there's different positionings that we need inside the council. We broke that down the other day. If you go to the declaration, you will be able to see some of the positions and things that we need to fill. Now they don't need to be fulfilled one on one exactly, but we need people in these positions. Now if it would be nice to have professional people with suits and ties come out and say, "Oh yeah, man, I did 30 years of working for Barack Obama, and I want to give my services and stuff like that." That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So what you got to do is you got to clean your drunk ass uncle up. You know what I'm saying? Say, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? We need you to learn how to code from computer or some shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, so we just gonna have to find our lane. Now the lane is gonna find you. So you really don't even have to find your lane, because it's gonna find you. And so Zoe Taylor he found his. You see what I'm saying? He found his. Now I don't know where he got it from, and I don't know what made him wake up in the morning and decide, yeah, I'm gonna get one of these schools. And he came, we was in the back chat for a couple of days, and he was like, "Man, I've been thinking about getting this school. I don't know how long you been thinking about this, though. Is this something recently, or this something years and you've been talking about?"
It's recently, man. Like like through the builds and all of the the track down of ancient roots and stuff, man. It came through different conversations we always having about what we need to do for our people. So I went to this school when I was in elementary, man. You know what I'm saying, and that was back in the '80s. And the school was built in the 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? So it's it looks like a tomahawk, and it got a TH on the top of it. It is pretty much telling us, hey, this is a great place for y'all to go ahead and get something started. So I went and attacked it, and it worked. And what I was gonna say to you, Ty, and you, Chief, hey, I was already thinking about the South regions of this having agriculture classes and stuff, man, like pharmaceutical classes and stuff like that down there, because when you got agriculture, you got better medicines that you can provide with natural shit. So that's deep. When you had mentioned that, I was like, yeah, Chief, I'm glad you brought that out, because I was going to bring that up in the back chat before we went live. But peace to the chat room too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, that right there should be like almost like a family thing. So I'm from the South, so I was fortunate to have that. We grew everything except cotton. And I remember my grandmother showing me her hands and stuff and explaining why. Y'all follow me? So don't niggas can't tell me anything about the air quotes black struggle. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I got stories and I've seen the colored water fountains, right? We're gonna talk about that too. Just the social engineering that we have to reverse re-engineer, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like the social engineering that is being done all day, every day that's been done as we speak right now starts in the school system, starts in the elementary, starts in gardening your children, gardening their mind, plowing it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So this what has happened to us. So this is a problem that we face a lot of times, that we face people that got straight A's in fuckery. They got a straight A, right? They got an A, and so they want to argue with us because they worked hard to get that A in fuckery. God telling you that the people that gave them the curriculum to study that they got an A in is the enemy. They're telling you that the people that giving them the curriculums, right, is the enemy, but they're still teaching you from that curriculum, which is crazy, right? So we understand we have a historical, from 100 years from when they started teaching us, we have a direct correlation to us not having economic empowerment from 100 years. And we see what from 50 years what has happened. We have a historical documentation. So, God damn it, why the hell are we still participating in something that put us in this position on our land? Dr. Martin Luther King, salute, rest in paradise, because I've been critical of him or whatever, but he started getting it right. He said some things. He's telling you about the grants and the things. We need the same motherfucking grants for our shit. And we want ownership. We don't want loans, and we don't want somebody dipping in telling us nothing, no oversight. And that's what I'm talking about. So if I got to buy the building to whatever, then that's what we own. If the buildings comes to us, but it comes to our trust and it's working like that or whatever. So I fucks with what you talking about, Zoe. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we talking about it, so we can bring power to everything that we're doing.
Right. But we got the brother with a question. We got the brother. So I don't think the brother get it. Hold on. They can't hear me real quick. Hold up. Let me fix that. Give me 1 second. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah. I don't think the brother get it, but hopefully, I don't know if the brother trying to get us to say something incriminating, or the brother trying to get us to say something. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he don't understand the position we in. Okay, we are in the brother struggle zone. So he's asking us if we, is we involved in other groups and stuff like that. And I told him if he just look at the name First American Council, okay, the name explains what we are doing. It explains who we are. It explains what we working for. Just the name. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if if the brother's trolling, or he just really don't get it. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like he's still focused on what other people are doing and what other people are saying, and who else is involved. It's like with the First American Council. So we can't get no clearer. If you don't understand that, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You don't belong here. You see what I'm saying?
well, I remember, even if I moved to Las Vegas, right? Shout out to Andre Agassi. Um, Andre Agassi, y'all can look it up. The Andre Agassi Academy, right, is specifically for inner city children here in Las Vegas, right? And unfortunately, check, all the inner city children are brown. Y'all see how this works?
Mm-hmm.
In this area that he has a school in,
but he didn't have to name it
the
that.
West Side, the historical.
Right. He didn't have to name it that. Right. He didn't have to. Right. He didn't have
to stay at. Right. So specifically is where we at right now. And Andre Academy there, that's still up and running right now today. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's servicing our people. Have people that the teachers and things are Aboriginal teachers. Y'all got it? Y'all get it?
Right.
Now, I said this before, and people that probably heard this, that I said that some abuse has happened in this school or whatever, involved in the school. He's just his name is on the school, he funds it. People were in the school abusing the children. Y'all understand?
Mm-hmm.
Literally pimping middle. These not even high school age children. Y'all understand? Okay, so this is what we this is what we dealing with. We dealing with an abusive system. And so I'm not really for warehousing children, you know what I'm saying, into a school setting and stuff like that or whatever. I don't know if that's a perfect setting for them. But what Zoe is talking about is about vocational training, right? Specific, plumbing, electricians, stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, farmers. I think that needs to be talked about, and it needs to be funded by this government. Now think about that. If that this plan was put together by the First American Council, it could get some funding. We get $1 trillion a year.
Hold on. Can you say that again? Hello?
I'm right here.
Yeah, can you say that again? Oh, did you drop out?
No, I don't know if you.
Social, economic, spiritual power.
Yes,
I don't want to hear your fucking pie.
that's it.
Right. Right. So we need, you know what I'm saying? We need, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see what we're trying to do. If you can't put it together and you can't connect the dots, then we probably move too fast for you or maybe even too slow for you, whatever the case it may be. But we are very clear from video to video to video to video to video. Many other people watch a lot of our videos, and you should be able, mature enough to take one video to connect it to that video. Oh, this should continue. Oh, he was just
Things that
talking
they're
about this
doing
yesterday, so this is what he's talking about today. Oh, they was talking
to get
about this 3 days ago, so this
giving out
makes more
scholarships
sense.
and things like that for these children in the school. Huh?
Right.
I'm
So
saying if Andre Agassi could do this for our community, none of the ball players, football players, basketball players, anybody else did that for this community.
hold on 1 second.
Nah, man. Most of them superstars been going to do something like that
Can
for
y'all hear
any
me?
of the communities. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Y'all can hear me now. Okay. Yeah. So this is the purpose of the reason of the regionals. You see what I'm saying? Okay, okay. Listen. But see, you listen to us a lot, so you should already know where we stand. You see what I'm saying? Asking us some questions about some other groups is almost seems like it's more important than us doing it. You see what I'm saying? What's more important, us get this school or some Asians helping or some shit like that? Like what I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? So we real practical. We try to get real practical. So what we trying to do, we talking to our people almost 90% of the time. Okay, that's who we talking to. So if there's some other groups in here, they're not on the panel. You don't really see other groups on the panel. You don't see other groups on the council. You don't really see other groups really like that. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure where you getting this information from. You see what I'm saying? But
Right. He think we integrationists.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm kind of think
here's the
he's
thing though.
I
Here's the
but
thing,
see, I
right?
don't think it's about integration. I think it's more about, it's more about it kind of feel like how can I just, it almost seemed like he trying to, incriminate us some shit or trying to get us to say
Yeah.
something. You
Uh,
see what I'm saying? Because
Put us
when
in a
you in a
box.
certain position, you know what I'm saying, your language might have to change a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're dealing with two dudes on the streets and they get to talking all rough and ragged, but
But
then
Ty,
you
people
one
are
of them
saying
dudes
people
become
sell
the
out
mayor,
a
they
lot
don't
of
they
time.
don't talk the same.
Hold on a second, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just really, it's just kind of weird and odd. It's just like people don't get it, but it's very simple. If you don't feel what we're doing and you don't understand, please leave us alone. Okay, we are a group of people on a simple mission. Our mission is very clear. Okay, it is very clear. It should not be any distortion, any It should not be any of that. It should be very clear. If it doesn't resonate to you, just please leave us alone and allow us, you know what I'm saying, or help us. You see what I'm saying? No, there's no
I feel
problems
like
with
this,
people
Ty.
asking questions, but the questions is already answered because we talk about we you know what I'm saying. If you're asking like some legitimate questions and some questions that's real, that's cool. But we just don't. We just trying to like why you asking questions that's already, you know what I'm saying. It should be already known. You see what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
collaborate. Can I collaborate with you, Ty? I would like to say this to the chat room and also to the panel. You know, like when people start coming with questions, is because they haven't did any study. You know, and like as far as like what people look for intentions, the only intention anybody should have in these chat rooms or anything is helping our people.
That's
Period.
what. Thank you,
So
thank you.
the
That's my point.
question outside of that, when people come with feelings and emotions and they attach that to what they talk about, it's confusing for the people that's trying to go forward. Because if you're going to be in feelings and emotions, you need to stay out of these chats and basically get your studies correct and know that if you're religious, all of that talks about what we're doing. If you're in your feelings in law and you want to be authenticated and correct, this all what we're doing. But we're just doing it to help the people and asking questions about how to help the people. Figure out how you can help people around you. That's what Ty is saying basically. Figure it all out on how can you help people surrounding you.
Right, right, and if you don't understand where we stand at, then out of all the videos we done did, and out of all the live streams, 24 hour, 10 days, 7 days, all the live streams, and you still don't understand where we stand, then you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, how more clearer can we get? How more simpler can we get? Is like this batch of people is not for you. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about people asking questions because we like questions, but you see what I'm saying? We just want everybody to understand what's going on, but and when we explain ourselves, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe you didn't hear the last 9 shows, or maybe this person wasn't around for the last month or so. You see what I'm saying? I know this guy can't be missing for a month because we talk about that a lot. You know, oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, man, you should, yeah, you should know us, man. You should know how we rap, but we can't say everything. We can't say everything how people want us to say it. So sometimes you just have to, you know what I'm saying? You should know because you have the same feelings. Whatever you feel, chances are everybody on this panel feel the same exact way. But we're probably not going to express it like you. You might be the type of person to come up here and be like, "Oh man, fuck all these people, fuck white people, blah 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 blah." And and somebody on the panel might be the type of person to be like, "Well, they might feel the same exact way as you, but they might not express it the same way. You see what I'm saying? So we're no different in every thought you have and stuff like that. But the brother Zoe Taylor is stepping up. You know what I'm saying? He found his lane. You know what I'm saying? And we need to back him. Like I say, I try to do whatever I can. When it comes to the little computers or whatever. And whatever I can help him with, but we need the professional people, you know what I'm saying, to kind of step up and kind of help the brother as well, instead of sitting back critiquing. Oh yeah, man, they did this wrong and they said this wrong last night and blah blah blah. Well, why you didn't volunteer to help them then? Why you didn't volunteer? You know what I'm saying? This is Lane. You know what I'm saying? This is Lane, and this is
Well,
what he's gonna do. And so
well, I
so
mean, it, it's about it's about constructive building. It's about building. So I'm gonna add my wisdom or my expertise or what anybody's got going on or whatever. We're gonna support it like that. And if somebody might tell me something, if one of my ideas or something that makes it better.
right, that's what we kind of hoping. It's kind of like, oh, well, you guys got it wrong. Okay, well then
But
help us
also,
correct it.
who we doing stuff? Or we doing it for First American?
Like that should be like who,
That's who has the issues,
right?
right?
Like, but do we have to say that though? Like, do we have to say that for people to get that, or like, is that
I mean, see, the thing is, like, people can keep expressing opinions and emotions and feelings, and if it's nothing coming to existence, then it's just a whole bunch of feelings, emotions, and opinions. So we got to continue building on things that we know is factual, that's evidential, that we can present and actually get people on a whole
So,
different level. You know, not just be on the same
hey, y'all, the
minds.
chat just went off the air.
Oh man, I know they was gonna kick us out.
Yeah, man.
They be getting mad when we go in on truth, man.
Yeah, man. The Jones is gone.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You don't
Damn.
see the signal drop, chat?
Yeah,
Man,
it's still